Hello. Hello. Gonna close my stream. So it's been a while. I am aware. We don't need to talk about it, right? Like, we don't need to address that, right? I think I addressed it already. I have like a whole TikTok post about it, but I was gone for a while, which I am aware of. I'm sorry about that. A lot of things were happening just in life in general. And today is no different because I had this whole plan of going out with a couple of friends, old colleagues that I haven't seen in a while, and my body just decided that my low blood pressure will become a problem today. Um, so yeah, that was not fun. So I decided that instead of just waiting and waiting for things to happen, I would just start my Mass Effect playthrough, which I have been waiting for a long time. Really? It's a black screen. Hold. Let's perhaps troubleshoot a little bit. Um, let's see. Um, it's not a black screen for me, babes. I think you need to restart stream because it's not a black screen for me. So, yeah. Okay. So everything is fine on my end, which is good. It's always better when everything's fine on this side. But yes, very excited, very happy to be back. I have wanted to do a Mass Effect playthrough for a while now, because literally it's my favorite franchise in the whole world, and I just think that it deserves a whole lot more love. And when I'm not feeling okay, I always go back to it. I consume immense amounts of content on Mass Effect, and I love it. And I actually have like an active playthrough. And I've reached the third game, but I can't bring myself to finish it, even though my game is modded. We're gonna get into that in a second. But yes, this is officially going to be my Mass Effect playthrough. Now, where are the VODs going to be saved? That is still up for debate. I will probably keep y'all posted on that, on where you can find them. Currently, my channel is with the same name. However, I cannot get past the Google verification. It's driving me insane. Um, it's not letting me verify with my phone number, so that is a mess that I will need to resolve on the back end. Don't worry about that, okay? But the VODs should be here for the next 7 days or so, so I'll be able to save them hopefully and re-upload them on there. And hopefully we can get some amazing moments from the series because it's Mass Effect. And with the news of the Expanse game coming out spring 2027 and Exodus coming out in spring 2027, we've got a potential like reawakening, like Mass Effect Renaissance type of thing. I'm super excited about those games. I was even thinking of buying one of the packs for the Expanse so that hopefully, you know, I can play it on here and also just play it for myself. And we can kind of see what the whole game's about. I'm super excited. Like, I am a very, very passionate fan of the franchise and of sci-fi in general, so I'm super excited. Now, before we get into the actual gameplay, there are a couple of things that I do need to address. So my Mass Effect Legendary Edition is modded. Let's just open up the game. I'll stop the music for now. We don't need it. Mass Effect has banger music anyway. But my Mass Effect game is modded. So that is something that we need to keep in mind. And also, yes, I actually have a really cute little icon here. Hi, girly. Let me see if I can actually enable her to talk, because I have it set up, but I wanted to turn it off for a bit, just to kind of see how I feel about it. But I do think that I want her to emulate my talking. So yes, this is gonna be me, basically. Super cute, super excited. Oop, there we go. Yay! Very fun. So now she will move with me. So this is gonna be kind of my official little avatar. I haven't really decided if I want to go like have streams with my camera. That's still a little too scary for me, but perhaps at some point I shall do so. But yes, let's get into the nitty gritty. So, um, let me just move this real quick, so that I can open the mod manager and we can get the mods out of the way because maybe some people will ask. I don't know. And I want to make sure that you have them somewhere. So generally speaking, um, I have like a couple of mods in the game. I wouldn't necessarily say that I've modded it too much. I just want to see where my mod manager is because I actually do not remember, which that's fun, right? When you don't even remember where it is. Maybe it's in my hold. Yes, there it is. Okay. Should pop up. Okay. Great. Thanks, bro. Okay, so I'm hoping that you can see everything. If it's not very visible, do let me know. I'm gonna maybe try to like zoom in. I got a new monitor, which that's been a doozy to kind of get used to because it's an ultra wide monitor. We're gonna kind of see how the game looks like as well. Like, please do give me feedback on this because I was used to having a very standard like normal monitor, and right now I'm working with this humongous thing. So I love it to pieces, but it's an adjustment. So yeah, ignore that. Okay, just oh, we have an update to this. Okay, well that's something to do. Let me just open that for in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna be playing Legendary Edition. Now I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. That's a lot of mods. I'm aware. Now, the reason why most of these are here is because I am using an ultra wide monitor and I had to do a lot of stuff to get the game to kind of look decent. Because basically it takes me out of cutscenes. Like my cutscenes become really boxy, but my gameplay kind of covers my whole screen. So that is something that I have had to sort of battle while playing on this new monitor. So that is unfortunately something that I couldn't fix for every single cutscene in the first game. In the second and third game, I'm pretty sure almost everything is like okay. And hopefully, if there's something that still looks a little wonky, I'll find a mod and I'll fix it. But mainly, those are the mods. And if at some point anybody wants to ask, like, hey, like, what's this mod? Like, please do let me know. I'll let you know. Okay, so we've got some weapons mods, advanced weapon models. Basically, this is the ultra wide. This is for the cinematics in particular. This is an appearance modification, so this allows me to basically pick outfits for Shepard and the rest of the squad in and out of combat. As it says, it's very standard, really doesn't do that much, but it's great. We have charted worlds, which marks the locations of all of the minerals around the world map in the first game, which is a pain in the ass normally, so that's why that's there. This is a hairstyle mod for Shepard because I like to modify what she looks like. I discovered head morphs and custom hairstyles, and it went crazy a little bit. Then we've got Galaxy Map Trackers, which tracks active and undiscovered assignments, yada yada. So that's what that does. That's another hair pack. Then we've got some visual improvements, basically. With this, obviously, I mean, you can't really play without this. Like, it adds so much to the game. It fixes a lot of things in the game overall, compatibility, just generally how the game looks and how it feels for modern day machines. And generally speaking, what it looks like, this is an amazing mod. I'm explaining it very poorly, but if you are interested in modding your game and maybe getting a little bit of a different Mass Effect experience, I would recommend this immensely. It's amazing. Like, it changes so many of the textures, it just makes the game look a lot better. Obviously, BioWare did a great job with updating it in general, but this really makes a difference. Then we've got another ultra wide version of cutscenes. Unfortunately, I don't think it covers all of the cutscenes, so we're just gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. Um, this is rapid transit to the Normandy, so it basically adds the Normandy as a location to all of the rapid transits around the Citadel, just makes it easier to go back to the Normandy. This is for essentially the letterboxing, which some angles, like some camera angles, may look a little bit weird, FYI, because of this, because they need to like zoom and kind of fill out the space in the monitor. But this essentially is meant to remove most of the blockiness that comes because of the ultra wide monitor. And then finally, we've got same gender romances because I don't think I should be limited. As a queer person in 2026, I want to play my fucking queer romances. Thank you very much. And then finally, this is a skip mini games. So this is kind of a cheat. I am aware of that. I'm aware, okay? I know. This is a little bit like, really, do you need this? I personally have played through Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 a lot, okay? And I don't really think that the mini games add that much into the game. But if you really, really want me to, I will go through the mini games. I personally don't really want to. I think they're a waste of time and they're boring after you've played through the game a couple of times. But the spice that we're going to be adding to the game is that I'm going to be playing it basically on the last difficulty, which is going to be interesting for me to get through. That's going to be nice. And I am going to try to sort of maybe do. I haven't decided if we're going to Paragon because I really do like my like classic Paragon hero storyline, or going like a little Paragade, just being an asshole sometimes. Oh, sorry, but generally being a hero. That's maybe how we're gonna do. I don't know. We're gonna get into the character creation we're gonna see because I am in the mood for some roleplay. Now there are a couple more mods that I wanted to install, but I think that honestly with this we are good. If something changes or if I add a new mod, I'm gonna let you know in the next stream. But for this one, this is what we're working with. Of course, we're gonna start with the first game. I'm not for skipping games. So let's go. We're gonna start the game. I'm really excited, guys. Okay. So let's wait for it to start. I'm gonna be kind of monitoring what's gonna look like in general on my monitors. So let's hope that it will look great. It's preparing the game. I don't know if there was an update. Maybe there was. Maybe there wasn't. Ugh, I don't know. Actually, I'm actually not certain. Um, let's wait for it. Shouldn't load. Oh, okay. We're using the EA app, which, I mean, that works great all the time, right, guys? That's just classic. Works great every time. Okay. It's taking a little longer than usual to load, which I'm not a fan of. Ah, there we go. Is it launching just normal Mass Effect, like Mass Effect 1? Is it not going to launch the launcher? Oh, that's fun. Um, oh, okay. I was gonna switch the scenes. Wait, let me see. Okay, we're gonna test something out, guys. So, this is my game capture scene, which just doesn't work. Okay, well, that's nice. Let's see why. Um, huh. Hmm. Okay, well, that's cool. So we're just gonna use my normal full screen. Okay. Well, ooh, actually, this looks really cinematic. Now that I'm looking at it on the stream, I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but for me, it looks great. And come on, let's just sit in silence for a couple of seconds to listen to the banger background music of Mass Effect. Like, holy, right? Like, we're just all mesmerized by her, right? It's not just me. Good. Pressing the key. Okay. So, obviously, we're going to be starting a new playthrough, so let's start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
Oh my god!
Classified information.
Nothing has happened. I need to calm down. Seriously.
Establishing secure connection.
Guys, I'm getting chills.
Secure
We're literally a
connection
character
confirmed.
creation. Okay. So, I mean, look, we can play with just standard Jane, but yes, custom female, her. I'm not sure. So this is like jump right into the game as a female soldier. No, I want to
log in
custom.
to access
Okay.
your profile.
So we're gonna do Eden. Duh. This is probably gonna be my name in almost every single game we play. Like, just be prepped for that. It is my name after all. So. Ooh. Oh, data corruption. Well, isn't that
Warning,
nice?
Data corruption detected.
That
Please
happens a lot in
profile.
2026.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so I'm actually, I think I haven't done, let's see. So for those of you who have never played the game, maybe I should like read through the stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be boring or not. I'm doing this more so because I want to kind of complete absolutely everything. I usually breeze through the first game just because it can get a little bit boring, I feel like. But it's also kind of funny how buggy it is. So, you know, that's fun. But I'm thinking I want to do things that I haven't normally done this time around. And I also, this is something that on my TikTok I was almost eaten for, is that I wasn't giving Ashley a chance. And you know what? Valid, because I watched this video essay. Maybe I'll like leave a link in the chat if I remember later. But it's, I think, 3 or 4 hour video essay on Ashley and why she's actually a compelling character. And I watched it all the way through and I was like, wait, but they're kind of cooking with this. Because I've never given her more attention than I need to. I usually don't really speak to her that much. I didn't really know the detailed story beats of her character. So I think that I haven't given her a proper chance to shine. So perhaps this will be her playthrough. Because you know what? Everybody deserves a second chance, including Miss Ashley. So for the profile reconstruction, so this is basically like everything pre-military. It does kind of give a few bonuses. If I remember correctly, I think Spacer is bonus Paragon, Colonist is nothing, and Earthborn is bonus Renegade. I think, and you get some unique missions in Mass Effect 3 based on what you're doing here. So let's kind of see. Let's have a feel for what kind of character I'm doing. So Spacer is, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Oh, we have A new follow on. Thank you. Hi. Yay. Thanks for joining in. Thank you for following Quick Shifty. How are you doing? I'm doing better than when we texted a couple of hours ago, but I am still not feeling great, and I hate it that I couldn't hang out with y'all. I am so sorry. I hope you had a good time, though. Did you have a good time? I hope you did. But yeah, let me continue with the description. Um, your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Um, oh, the photo. No, I actually haven't. Hold. Sorry guys. This is my friendo. He also streams, by the way. So do make sure to support my guy. Let me see. Y'all sent a photo. I didn't even see that. Hold on. Okay, I'm seeing something. Seeing something. Oh, oh, how cute. It's the photo of you and yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Damn, that's cool. Oh, I wish I could come genuinely. I just felt so bad today. I said so like earlier, but I have really low blood pressure in general. So today I just decided to drop even more. I kind of found out why that happened, but she's so busy. I get that. Like, and she came here for like what, 2 days? So yeah, completely understandable. So that is the spacer kind of background. The colonist one. So you were born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. So this is just like immediate trauma. Spacer is kind of like, ooh, like you traveled around, you saw the galaxy, you're familiar with like alien species, like you've seen space, right? This feels like the obvious kind of hero backstory of like you enlisted in the military because your parents did so too. um yeah, probably. I had to drink water with sugar to get it back up, and it still didn't happen fast enough because we didn't have anything sweet enough at home for me to like raise it. And it just dropped so much that like I had to lay down for like an hour or two for me to be able to now speak and stuff. So yeah, wasn't great. Keep your blood sugar in check, guys. Just please do. But yeah, like Spacer is the obvious hero backstory, and then you get trauma. Like we move from, oh yes, your parents were in the military and they inspired you, and while traveling you saw these many like species, blah blah blah, and then you were born and raised on this like colony, you had a little cute life, and then slavers came in, slaughtered your family, slaughtered your friends, and you were rescued by the military. Like, okay, sure. Like, all right. Oh, hi Luke, hi Yuji. Hi. Oh, thanks, Shifty. I mean, I know to trust you with sweet stuff. I know that if you were here, you would have given me some, for sure. Hi Yuji, thanks for joining the stream. How are you? And yeah, and then Earthborn, guys, is just even more trauma. So you were an orphan, raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So, like, perfect life, kind of. What the fuck? What the fuck even more, right? So I think I've done colonists the most because I think it kind of just, you know what they say, a little bit of trauma, it builds character. So like I've always done colonist. But I've actually never done Spacer because I just think it's a little too perfect. But we'll get there. Oh, no worries. It's perfectly fine. Thank you for joining for however long you can. I hope work's going fine and that everything is okay there too. Um, but yeah, so I think we're gonna go with Spacer because it's a little bit um it kind of follows the hero stereotype, but at least like your life is perfect up until a certain point. Yes, I am. I'm starting over for stream, basically. And I'm gonna be doing hardest difficulty, probably, and at some point adding more mods in. So should be fun. So I think we're gonna do Spacer. I'm thinking Spacer, the one I haven't done, it does give extra Paragon, so that might be a bit tricky if we do decide to be a little renegade, but hey,
Confirm
let's think
psychological
about that.
profile.
Okay. Psychological profile is basically okay, so if you weren't traumatized in the past, what about we traumatize you like right now? And so we get 3 types of trauma to pick from. I'm not joking. I wish I was, guys, but this is just literally, to me, character creation in Mass Effect is childhood trauma, trauma in the military, and then you get the 3 games. And it's like, okay, so we're just re-traumatizing this character like over and over again. Got it. Perfect. So, for those of you that haven't played, we get Soul Survivor, War Hero, and Ruthless. Actually, maybe these were the ones that give the extra points for Paragon, Renegade, and then Neutral. Maybe it wasn't the childhood. I don't remember. It was one of these. Okay. So, Soul Survivor is during your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. I mean, just imagine picking this one after you picked Colonist. Which, to remind everybody, the Colonist one is the one where your family and your friends die. I'm sorry. What? How were we alive? Okay, War Hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. So, as you can see, this is kind of the perfect pairing to Spacer, I think, because this is kind of like if you want Shepard to have had the most perfect life ever before everything starts to happen and everything goes to shit, I think Spacer War Hero is kind of the perfect combination because it just kind of shows that you are this reliable person. Um, I am not sure why that is. Shifty, hold on. Let's check if it is. I think that's for you. I just checked. And on stream it's showing. So I think you need to maybe like refresh the stream. Yeah. Yeah, probably Android things. Yeah, happens all the time. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so I think War Hero is like perfect for Spacer if we're doing like this perfect like hero storyline, which maybe we should do. Maybe we should. I don't know. I am also thinking maybe we do like Renegade, but the thing with me and Renegade is that it's just yeah, I mean that's fair. The War Hero's like the perfect kind of psychological profile, right? I think at least. Um, but I think maybe for a Renegade Shepherd, it makes a lot of sense to maybe go with something different. Maybe like Soul Survivor. I think Renegade and like Soul Survivor is so in tune. Even though you have Ruthless, but like Ruthless to me seems like the obvious choice. So let's see what Ruthless is. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Which I think, in a weird way, this kind of falls in line with exactly what Shepard has to do. Because if you're any familiar with the trilogy, Shepard literally has to fix shit that nobody else can fix. And it's usually shit that's like, well, if you don't fix this, like we're all dead. So like that's great. Like thanks. So I'm thinking, I mean, come on, guys, tell me, what do you think? Do we go full renegade? Or do we go like Paragade, which is essentially renegade and Paragon kind of whenever we feel like it? Or do we go full Paragon, which is essentially being the diplomatic hero, which is what most people kind of play with, actually. What do you think? What are you feeling? Because, like, I've played through this a couple of times. I am most unfamiliar with the Renegade actions in the first game and in the third one. In the second one, I pretty much have played um, with, like, most of these, yeah. Paragade's good. Paragade's like a good balance of both. So I think maybe we do that. So in that case, yeah, right? Like you have more freedom to do whatever. I think so too. And I mean, I'm gonna be playing on like the maximum difficulty, so it's gonna take us a while to get through this game. So if we can make our speech checks at least a little better, then Paragade's the way. So then I picked
Confirm
Spacer.
pre-service confirm psychological profile.
So Spacer, okay, so we had a pretty perfect childhood, right? Perfect parents and all. Um, hmm. I think we need a little bit of character development. This doesn't necessarily make sense, I think, with Spacer. Not like it doesn't, like I can see kind of how this kind of person would come up because being raised by military parents, they're very strict. They expect you to kind of understand everything, to act like a soldier and all of that, right? So I think it makes sense in a way, but I think that being raised by supportive parents like that would actually make you a lot more diplomatic, a lot more understanding. You've met all of these like species, you've seen space, you're not weirded out by these things. So I think perhaps Ruthless doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I think Soul Survivor kind of does. Because Soul Survivor is like, oh my god, like you have gone through hell, basically, because you go into the military, you want to make your parents proud, and then during your service, just a mission goes horribly wrong, which is very realistic. Stuff like that happens, right? And you kind of don't know how to react or how to prepare for it. So I think maybe we go Soul Survivor. If we want to go a little Paragade, right? The Paragade route, I think maybe this contrast is good. So
Confirm military specialization.
now for this one, I honestly don't know. And I'm going to tell you why. Now I haven't played Soldier because Soldier to me is a little boring. I have nothing against people that love Soldier. I get why. Soldier doesn't have any biotics, and I love biotics. So to me, Soldier's not my favorite pick. But we could go now. One I haven't done actually is this one, which I think is like the healer. Yeah, so Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. So typically they use biotic abilities and advanced healing to defend allies, blah, blah, blah. But I think this on the highest difficulty is gonna suck because the AI in Mass Effect 1, it's not that great. So maybe we go with something different and we can obviously respec in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 in the beginning. So, we should be good. But to give a little bit of an explanation for those of you that don't know, Soldier, basically loads of guns, but can't use biotics, which biotics in the Mass Effect universe is essentially space magic. Think of it like that. It's a lot more complicated than that, but I'm not getting all sciencey on you today. Then we've got engineer. Engineers are literally, as it says, tech specialists, which for this game, for the first game, is actually great, because you deal with a lot of synthetic enemies, which means like robots, AI, things like that. So engineer might be good. So they use hologramic Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, heal their squad. Um, so we can kind of go with that. That's fun. I haven't done engineer actually. Adept is one of my favorites. I love Adept, which is basically full biotic. You still have a gun, but like that's not your main thing. Then we got Infiltrator. That is my second favorite class because I love snipers. Like, oh, give me a good sniper and I'm good, literally. So basically, infiltrators, as it says, combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focus on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. So this is a little bit more of the offensive version of Engineer. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor, while engineers get pistols only. So this is like a little bit of a better version of engineer. Then we've got Sentinel, which, as we said, basically, um, let's read through this. So Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapons training. So this to me sounds like we don't have a gun. I'm not sure if that's true, but I think that would be hilarious. So maybe we'd do Sentinel, and then Vanguard. These are really fun. So Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. If you have gotten any Mass Effect clip ever of gameplay and you have seen someone literally launch themselves at somebody, like kind of like they're teleporting and they like hit them, that's a Vanguard ability. Vanguard is super fun. Not in this game. In the second game, oh, Vanguard's amazing. So I actually kind of feel like maybe we go with Sentinel. I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of like a cool class. I actually haven't played Sentinel like ever. So maybe we go with Sentinel. Why not? Okay, so we get a bonus talent based on this. So we can get Warp, shotguns, assault rifles, or sniper rifles. Now, sniper would be a little bit of a cheat for me because I love sniper. Like, I love snipers. I will use a sniper any day. I do think that the warp, though, maybe is a little bit better. Or maybe we get, like, assault rifles. I don't know. I kind of want to see if we actually don't get a gun. Because that would be crazy.
Confirm facial identification.
Do we go with standard Jane Shepherd, guys? Like, do we go with just standard Shepherd? Because, like, I kind of want to change it up a little bit. There's also, like, this code right here, which maybe I can try and find the Jane Shepherd one from the first game. Let me see. Jane Shepherd Mass Effect 1 code. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, guys, I found like a collection of some faces. Like faces of gaming. Ooh, I'm finding some stuff here. Ooh. Wait, guys, this is kind of peak. Um, okay. Cute, cute. Um, okay. For model shepherd is... Oh, let's see actually. Okay, so that's... So let me see. I copy this and then... Whoa. Whoa, this is not what I copied. It doesn't look bad, just not what I copied. Hey, can I? What? Why can't I paste it? I'm so confused. I am literally, guys, I'm not kidding. I am literally pasting it. Where's R61? Let me see if I can get it to be exactly as for 7.6. Oh, okay. I promise we're not gonna spend that much time in here. I just want to see if we can find the base one without having to like mod it. I mean, we can kind of mess around in character creation, if we want to, but um, I'm trying to think and see. Wow. Okay. So we need like a head morph, which I'm gonna be so for real. Not gonna deal with that. So let's maybe cycle through the presets. So we've got a couple here that we can use, but she's gonna be with us for the entirety of our playthrough here. So I want her to channel what I want. We could technically also go for a head morph. That is an option. So if you find a head morph that maybe you think we should use, I'm down. This one, honestly, this one kind of looks sick, no? Like, she looks kind of like a, I was gonna say Gyaru baddie, but there's nothing Gyaru about her. Okay. So let's look at facial structure. We're kind of going for this, like, okay, so our girly pop is, I don't want to make her look like me exactly, but I can make her somewhat close to what I make my characters look like. So I think maybe this is fine. Skin tone, she do be a little pale. So maybe like this is okay. This is like perfect complexion almost. I like some freckles. Um, let's see. Neck thickness. Yeah, that is exactly what I want to modify. Precisely. Wow, this game knows me so well. Okay. What about, this is the most important setting, by the way. Uh, I mean, we are going Paragate, right? So if we want maybe purple might be nice, because we're going Paragate. Her gray eyes, they're kind of sick, honestly. So we could go with that. Um, let's see. I mean, I kind of like her face as it is. So maybe we can just pick her hair. Very important. Hair color. We could go purple. Like, that's totally realistic. Of course. Of course she has pink hair. Duh. We can definitely change this hairstyle to be something else if we wanted to, because I have some custom ones that we can kind of add in to the mix if we want to. I don't really usually go with bobs. We could do the standard like Jane Shepherd hair. Brows. I like some, like, these are strong brows, you know? Brow color could be, this is black, right? I think so. Okay, let's see. Mm hmm. I actually like this one a lot. I think they're strong eyebrows. Like, it's giving. Blush. Okay, lip color. Not really a fan of. This is my favorite one, personally. I love making them emo. Or we just don't have any. I mean, it's always been a little funny, like, when I do put makeup on my shepherds, because, like, oh yeah, you're going full on, like, to war, and you're wearing a full face of makeup. Right. So we could just go no makeup, but I think the black here kind of adds a little bit of detail. So I do think that it's good. I'm not against it, personally. So we will leave it like this. And then for the scar, now we can pick her scar. I think personally, if you're a sole survivor of a mission and your whole squad dies and you're the only person that was left alive, you would have some scars. Ooh, this one's really cool. I've always had like a thing for like the whole face scar a little bit, right? Like that looks cool. No? Like I like it. Ooh, like look, right? That looks cool, I think. So maybe we do that. But the hair's not really giving. Like it's giving Karen. Maybe we go with something like ooh. Okay, wait, guys, this is kind of giving. I think we found her. I think we found her. Hell yeah. Okay, that's her.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Her. And if we want to change the hair at a later point, we will do so. But yes, guys, before we set off on our journey, we have Eden Shepherd is going to be our main character. Origin is Spacer, Reputation is Soul Survivor, Class Sentinel, and we got a little warp as a bonus. Okay? Are we ready to start? I certainly am. Let's go. Yes.
Identification confirmed.
Okay, so that is what I want to do. Which I know, kind of crazy. Insanity is insane. But I want to see how insane insanity is, and if it's really, really bad, we will switch to hardcore, because I already beat the game on hardcore, and it is hard, but it's not that hard. So I think we do that. I'll have subtitles on and autosave and all that, I think. So, yeah. Let's go. Oh! Okay, so these are the mod settings, as you can see. So this is the community patch, which I told you is this mod that basically allows you to really enhance and do a lot of stuff. So this is for Pharaohs. Allows you to backtrack with Pharaohs to complete Pharaohs data recovery after the completion. Oh yeah, let's do that, because I will forget. Restores the hackable 29 Grizzly in the port garage. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. A rare alien creature. Spoilers. Changes the name of a certain alien creature to prevent spoilers until the creature's true origin is revealed. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do that for y'all, for those of you who have not played through it. I think it could be fun. Han Oler wears the cut. Yes. Period. Sure. That is super important. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah. Okay. The appearance modification thing, for now, I think we're gonna leave this as it is. Like, these do not need to be a thing. Okay? So, let's just confirm. We're not gonna modify anything. It's starting? Oh my god.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
Yeah.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you should give her therapy.
Shepard's a survivor.
Period. Anderson always has her back. I love him.
The galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
Yes.
I'll make the call.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother reading this, guys. Like, if you can read it, read it. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilization of the galaxy. Call it... Really dramatic pause. And... Come on. Mass Effect. Boom, baby. Okay. Okay, cinematic intro. I hope this looks great for y'all. Like, give me some feedback.
The Arcturus Prime
Ah!
range.
Here we are!
Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Whoa! So sick. Honestly, thank God for some of the mods, because they really are making this so much better. You guys are having like this little cinematic experience, like with the black bars. Oof! Love!
All stations secure for transit.
Wait, I just realized. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna fix this in a second. Ooh! Period! We're kind of mogging, guys. Not gonna lie, we are mogging a little bit. Love it. Love it. This is so bright.
Relay in
3, 2, 1. Brightness warning. Like, holy. Okay.
Thrusters, check. Navigation,
Mission, check.
Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift.
Okay, Joker. Do your shit. Do your shit. Love it.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
If he says so.
That guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Correct.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You are.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
That is the
Who
official
fucking
story.
cares about them,
Only
honestly?
an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so I think our shepherd would kind of be like, you're overreacting a little bit, like...
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so... What are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
Okay.
You get that, Commander?
Yep.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Okay. Yeah, so... We're in the ship, y'all. I love it. Okay, let's talk to Navigator Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing. What was that about?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are...
I mean, that's true. Now that I think about it, like, they wanted this mission to be so covert and, like, low-key. How is this low-key? You have a captain of a whole-ass ship and the Spectre on board, and the crew's supposed to believe, oh yeah, we're just doing some testing. Like, how dumb do they think people are, actually?
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology.
Yeah.
Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too.
This guy's really opinionated. Like, okay.
The shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I mean, honestly, he's kind of clocking them real hard. Like, it is weird.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here.
So
Captain
real.
Anderson is one of the most
He's like, no,
decorated
but like,
special
why is he
forces
here?
officers in the service. If he melted down
Why is he
all
here?
his metals,
Which,
he'd have a
honestly, kind of a
life-size
real
statue
question.
of himself. You
Um,
don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
oops. Let me just fix something, guys, because I realized something. Okay. My job isn't showing on screen. Like, you are supposed to be on screen right now. But that's okay. Let me just move some stuff around so that maybe it's a little bit better on you. Give me like 2 seconds to move some stuff around. There we go. Okay. That should be... No, that's worse actually, because you don't see the dialogue. Oh, okay. Hold. I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry about it. Whoop. Okay. Where do I put myself? Maybe just... like that, I think. Oh yeah. That's cute. Sure. Yep. Okay. I like that. Good. Okay. So, we'll look into it because we're gonna be talking
See
to
if
them
I
in
can
a
get some
second.
answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thanks for asking. Okay. So let's see. Oh.
Kind of place Spectre's visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer.
I kind of like to hear them talk before I interrupt because sometimes I hate it when I interrupt a message or something that they were trying to say. Also, for the World of Warcraft fans, this name might ring a bell.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
So real. Honestly, I feel for medics. Like, genuinely, like, poor things. Like, they probably have their hands full, like, all the time. Okay, I am really not liking where my avatar is. I'm so sorry, guys. Last time I move it, promise. Okay, it's just gonna stay there. Okay.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
So real, actually.
This waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Oh my god! You'll do fine, bro.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is
Okay.
my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
There's no need to play the hero. Like, I feel like for people like this, you have to be a little bit harsher sometimes.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
We heard them
Giants are
talking.
generally
Let's
well
see.
respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
T.
always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War.
I mean,
As for
that's
Nihilus,
crazy.
I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
I'm just gonna say this. It is crazy to see this new species that is breaking law, and clearly they don't know what they're doing. And instead of being like, hey, guys, hi, we're this alien species, you are literally breaking the law, like, maybe Don't do that. And then instead of that, you just attack them immediately. Like you don't ask any questions. You don't try to get to know them. Nothing. You just immediately attack. Like that is why the first contact war happened, because the Turians did that to humanity. Like, holy, okay. Like, wow.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander.
Eden Prime, because I'm in my prime, baby.
Noise or pollution.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Just let's just all forget that I said that. Okay, maybe we just all forget that I said it.
When I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Well, isn't that the truth?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission.
That is honestly fair. Like, it is really, really suspicious that they did that.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
You make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
Why are we guilt tripping this guy? Like, this seems so dramatic. Like, show some respect. Okay, whoa. Like, I feel like maybe if you're like traumatized by this whole thing, and I feel like you would be a little bit like, oh, like you're saying this like it was this feat, this thing that I overcame, and it's literally my trauma. Maybe I should show some respect. Like, I feel like we already reprimanded him about being too excited for the mission. Maybe we can just be like, you're not really reading the room, buddy.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
I know.
Let's
I know,
not dwell on
Jenkins.
the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Nope.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, goodbye. Okay, so we're supposed to go here. Boom.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain
Where's
said
the
he'd meet me
captain?
here.
He's on his way.
Okay.
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Okay. I mean, I literally wouldn't know. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. I mean, I feel like up until now, people have been throwing in our head that, like, this is sus. Like, why is this guy here, right? So I think maybe, like, Shepard would be like, bro, cut to the chase. Like, why are we talking?
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard?
I wouldn't know.
Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory.
What are you suggesting,
Humanity
bud?
can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but
why is he trying to just...
But how safe is it, really?
What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Isn't the Alliance truly ready for this?
For what? I love how he's speaking to us as if you know what's happening. Oh wow, really? Like, this game, it's kind of offensive. Like, they throw it in your face. The first 5 minutes, you speak to anybody, they're like, this is suspicious. This is a cover-up. This isn't what it seems like. Like, duh, obviously.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Okay.
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Ooh.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Then we
Their
all.
legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based
Right.
on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard.
Sure.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Okay.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why do we tell the Council? Very nice question. Why do we tell the Council, like, anything?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some
I love how he's saying this to us. Like, I'm sorry, you're a Turian. I wasn't speaking to you.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their
blah, blah, blah. Politics, politics,
they
politics.
know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy.
Okay.
We want more say in the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Period.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz.
I mean, true. Like, going through that is crazy. The fact that Shepard is still in the military and psychologically good enough and well enough to be able to continue on this journey is just crazy to me. Like, you go through this thing, and I know maybe for people who are in the military, this is something that's considered sort of normal, right? Like, not normal, but you should expect it. You're prepared that this might happen to you. So I do think that, in a way, it makes sense, but still, I kind of hate this. So, I mean, let's try a little bit more.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species.
Wow, how nice.
We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
That's a little backhanded still, though. Like, what happens if I refuse? Like, really, like...
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about
I hate how he reacts here. He's like, we're not asking you, bro. You need to do this. Okay.
The first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team.
I'm glad
Secure
we
the beacon and get it
I hope we get along.
Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Right. Okay, let's ask some questions. So he said a lot of words. Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Let's give you some lore dump for those of you that have literally no idea what's going on.
Ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard.
They're kind of like the Roman Empire, no? Like the galactic Roman Empire of Mass Effect.
The very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger.
Of course
Eden
it does.
Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species.
Right.
And after this, it will be known as the world where...
So we just colonized more land because we could and we felt like it. Is what he meant to say, but it was 2007.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth.
Isn't that crazy?
A small data cache.
Wow.
What we can learn from this beacon. What if it's a weapons archive?
Like, imagine how much information was in that, like, cave that they found or whatever on Mars, that it jumped their development to being able to space travel and travel through space and all that. Like, that is insane to me.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are
I
plenty
mean,
of raiders
of course.
and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a
Okay.
beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
True, T.
Technically, yes. But some of the species...
See, this is one of the more awkward angles.
The last thing the Council wants is to get
But,
dragged
oh
into
well.
a major conflict with the Terminus.
At least it actually looks pretty decent most of the time. But yeah, okay. We got the information we needed. Let's fucking go.
Give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
To Eden. I'm right here.
Transmission from Eden
We're
Prime,
close enough.
sir. You better see this.
Eden Prime. Are we in Eden? Eden Prime. Second? I don't know. Yeah, I'm shit by now.
Get down.
Oh, Ashley! Hell yeah! I mean, I don't really care. It's nice to see her, I guess.
Heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Ooh. Well, ain't that nice. Bro, I'd be like that too. Like, what is that? I would drop out of the military so fast.
No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Okay. His little, like, his fucking, like, was that him, like, shivering? I've always wondered that, like, what does that mean when these, like, the Turian thingies, like, when they move?
Fast and quiet.
What that means?
This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly.
I'm guessing maybe, because it kind of moves when he moves his mouth.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Okay. Period.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Shepard does not seem excited at all. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't be either. Okay, yeah, this one, I don't know why this looks like... we're gonna do that.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Okay.
Survivors, Captain.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The
Wow.
beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Sure.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Okay, broski. Bye.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Okay.
We got his back, Captain.
The mission's
Yeah.
yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Thanks. Thanks, bud.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay. Let's move.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
I always sort of forget the controls. I like to walk around with my...
What the hell are those?
They're gas bags. They're harmless. Okay, so we've got sabotage and throw. He's got throw and sabotage, and Jenkins has nothing. I wonder why.
Oh god, what happened here?
Let me see if there's like anything hidden around here. Because I remember the first time I went through this that there wasn't. Maybe there could be some like hidden. Oh, yep. See? If you just continue on, you won't see this. Stimulant pack. I mean, could be better than this, but you know what? It's still something. I am kind of a loot goblin, so I do like to loot quite a bit. So I do apologize for that in advance. I also don't really use the shortcuts, like the key shortcuts that you see up there, like the 1, 2, 3, 4, blah blah blah. Oof. He's had a rough day. Oop. Cutscene. Oh, the scar looks kind of sick, no? I kind of love the scar on her that we picked. I think it looks dope. Oh no! Whoop. My aim is not that bad. Whoop. Okay. This is kind of the tutorial fight, so should be good. Oh. R.I.P. R.I.P. Jenkins. R.I.P. bro.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But
I think that's the only option that kind of doesn't sound like you're an insane person, because what do you mean we can't do anything for him now? We literally just got off the ship. Like, you can report this. They can pick up his body later. Like, it's not like the planet's exploding or anything. Like, I've always found that hilarious. Like, nothing we can do for him now. You could bury him like he deserves. Oop. Okay. Alright.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
That's not good.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, Nihilus. You do you, bud. When did they come out? Oh, there they are. There's 2 more, but I do wanna go around here a little bit. Okay, 1 more. There we go. So there's some loot here. There's a medkit. I do remember that, like, the first time that I actually played through this, I didn't go around, like, I just went kind of straight. But there is some loot if you do look around. So I kind of try to always walk around and see every single area that I can walk through. These guys, there's no point in killing them. They do look kind of disgusting, but they're not harmless, so why bother them? There's some fire that will actually damage you if you step in it. Let me see, there's gonna be a cutscene that's gonna trigger here. So I want to see if potentially... Okay, no. Alright, so I can just walk up, and I believe it should trigger, like, right here. There's Ashley. Hi, girl. She's not having a good time. Poor thing. Damn. The Geth are kind of terrifying in the first game, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what is this? Okay. Very casual, by the way, like, holy. Okay. Are we a little far away? Maybe. Let's try and get a little closer. I want to kind of use her shit. Oops. Oh, there we go.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Yep. You okay, girl?
Are you wounded, Williams? A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications.
I feel really bad for her here. Like, as much as she's not my favorite character, she literally... Like, she goes kind of through what actually our Shepard goes through.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Like, she literally loses her whole unit here. And it was supposed to be just, like, this routine thing. It wasn't supposed to be, like, so serious or something like that, but nope. So...
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Yeah.
They must
Wouldn't
have
you
gone for the
like to
beacon.
know?
The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
All right,
You're
let's
coming
go.
with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Let's ask her some questions.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Yeah, wouldn't we like to think that that's what it is?
Ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And what happened to the scientists then?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
There's like, that's what I am confused by on this mission. There's 2 units that are already on this planet, and they know about the beacon. So as I understand, like, I couldn't tell you. This is like on a need-to-know basis. I'm sorry, what? Like, are we kidding right now? Like, clearly, the person that you want to nominate to be the human Spectre, basically the human representative in the Galactic Council, yeah, they're not supposed to know. Okay.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre?
Yeah, where's our friend though, bro?
There
like,
aren't any
what
Turians
happened?
on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met.
Ooh.
Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy,
Whoop.
you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon.
Wait, where's Casey's gun?
On our side.
Yo!
Sorry. Like
Why does he not have a gun? What? Did he like drop it or something? Maybe he's feeling that he's not gonna make it in this playthrough. He's preparing himself for the worst.
Move out!
Oh my god. I don't know why he didn't have a gun, y'all. I don't know, don't ask me.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay. Let's take this. Take this. That is terrifying, by the way. Like, what the hell? There should be a fight here, so I'm gonna take out my... Where does it trigger? Like here? Yeah, okay. Are they not gonna come out? Like, are we being serious right now? Okay, there we go. Did that not do shit? I hate it. Yeah, see, like, the AI is just, like, so bad. Like, in this section especially, like in the first mission, it is so abysmally bad. Wait, maybe we could... Ooh, level up. Ashley, shut up, bro. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm on insanity, guys. This is not giving insanity right now. Like, huh, yeah. For real, me too. That's exactly my reaction, huh. Interesting. So, clearly, beacon not here. Where is it?
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Well, clearly not.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for
Okay.
you.
Period, Pookie. Alright. Well, let's go and see what's poppin'.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
No kidding.
Keep your guard up.
God, these things are so creepy. Ugh.
Oh God, they're still alive.
Yeah, unfortunately for us. Like, they are more annoying than any other enemy in this whole game. But at least their AI is not that great. Really? That didn't do anything? Because it wasn't spawned in? Ugh. Okay. Well, now they're dead at least. Kato's really thinking about something. Not really sure what, considering there's not much thought ahead of his. But
That door.
Let's see.
Security lock's engaged.
Yeah, so this is basically the cheating thing, which I am gonna do. Like, I'm sorry. If you want to see the puzzles, feel free. But I'm really not gonna deal with that.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation.
Mm.
We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was
That's
moved to
terrible.
the spaceport
Yeah.
earlier this morning.
Well, I don't really think moving it did much, but sure.
When the attack came, the
Whatever you
Marines held
say.
them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Love that guy's optimism.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the
The way they made the Geth out to be this, like, terrifying force is so insane. Like, it almost feels like, for those of you that, you know, have played through the games, it almost feels like Geth propaganda. Like, the first games and most of the conversations that you have with anybody about the Geth, it seems like literal propaganda. It's like there's nothing good about them. Nobody likes them. Nobody cares. It's like that's always stood out to me so much that genuinely you do not really hear a positive word out of anybody, including Tally.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
Yeah, where's Frendo, man?
Leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
What?
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been.
Exactly.
I'm
What are you
sorry,
talking
I'm
about?
still a bit unsettled. I haven't seen your Turian.
You don't
I've been
say.
hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our
I
lifetime.
got that
Miraculous new
already.
technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awaken the beast.
This guy sounds like those crazed.
Please, this isn't the time.
What? Was she reprimanding him like a dog? Manuel, please. This isn't the time. He has something to say. Like,
What's wrong with your assistant?
how
Manuel has
nice.
a brilliant mind,
We're
but he's
so
always been a
subtle,
bit
so kind, so
unstable.
great.
Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness
I
to
guess.
see the future? To see the destruction
You know what's
rushing towards
crazy?
us? To understand
He's
there's no
so
escape,
correct.
no hope?
He's so right.
No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
So real,
I gave him
King.
an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Okay, please do not hate me, guys. But this is so funny to me. Like, every single time I need to. I know what this does, and I'm gonna do it 'cause it's hilarious.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You
Oh,
can't just
come
go around
on.
whacking people in the head.
Oh, come on. He's fine.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
See? Win-win.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
All right, let's go. So I'm gonna try to get through a couple of the first missions. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to get through a couple of missions today. Maybe this one. Maybe we'll go to like Citadel, blah blah blah, to kind of get things started there. And perhaps we'll just recruit like Garrus, Rex, and Tally. We can do those missions first. And I think maybe we can wrap up there for today. I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow. And we can do a little bit more then. And I will have a solid schedule by tomorrow, which will be posted in my panels on Twitch and everywhere that... Oh. R.I.P. Gone too soon. And anywhere that, you know, is important, and I know that people will...
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Whoop. Bye-bye. Oop. Boom. Damn. Holy shit, they have a lot of health. But their AI is terrible, so we're actually pretty good. Alright, there we go. Oh, malfunctioning object. Take all. Boom. We got a couple more stuff. I don't necessarily love the looting system in the first game, but it's alright. Let's open this crate.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yep.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
That's fair, honestly.
Attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened.
That is so fair. Like the fucking Reaper ships.
No way they survived.
Nasty.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Ugh.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Ugh.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Yeah.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing
A
major.
small smuggling ring.
Cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Oh, that's why you ran.
Bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use.
Uh-huh.
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
It's interesting that it gives you this like in the beginning, how would I have enough points to do either of these? You're holding out on me, so we could get even more. So
This should help. Let's move out.
Okay.
Good luck.
There's definitely more. Take. Sure. Can I go in? Like, grab more? Aw, come on. Actually, we unlock electronics here. Ugh. Okay, so this is the level up system in the first game. I think it's a little too detailed, if I'm honest. Oh, I should have leveled up before this combo. Because you think the loot is, like, worth reloading here? I don't really think so, right? We're good. I think we're good. So, I think I want barrier for sure. We're gonna need that. First aid, warp, and then we could grab some sentinel points. I think we could put a little bit more into throw. And because we are, I mean, we're kind of actually pretty good here. Like it's pretty similar. I think we can do maybe like a charm point or two. We can intimidate. Charm, intimidate. We've kind of been a little intimidating, but like not as much. So perhaps we do 2 points here, and then I'll grab another sentinel point. I auto level up my companions because I really don't care that much. Okay, let's go. So we don't. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, that's not bad. Let's look at actually. Wait, it was equipment. Yes. So we've got Avenger. We're currently with Lancer. We got Avenger. We've got Banshee. I think this is obviously a better choice. Let's get the Stinger going. We've been using mainly a pistol, so let's do some armor-piercing rounds. Do we have anything for this? No, I didn't think so. It's a little too early. I kind of love this armor, by the way, like, it's so sick. We've got some cooldown reduction, that's good. For Caden, I'll give him just a slightly better one. Some chemical rounds isn't too bad. This is better. Let's give him one of these. This is the same one that he has. Oh, she can take this one, sure. It's losing her signature pink, which is a little unfortunate, but that's alright. I'm not gonna sit and bother with this that much, but I just want to make sure that I have given them as much as I can. Okay. I think we're good. We shall proceed. Let's go. There's this little area here. See, I never come here. Like, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I need to. I just wanted to see if there's something, and there isn't anything, I think, right? Like, there's nothing. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure, because, like, sometimes I really do speed through this game.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Well, R.I.P.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Oop.
Wait, don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
Literally, bro, like, I don't know what you are.
From those creatures.
Mm-hmm.
My name's
Okay.
Al. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Tell me what happened, broski. Come on.
Died.
Spill it.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren.
Okay.
I think they knew each other.
Okay.
Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him.
Uh-oh, drama.
I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the space.
It kind of sucks. Like, Nihilus seems so cool. They really gave him one of the coolest Turian designs in the trilogy, only for him to die in the first mission. It's so unfortunate. Like, I was thinking about like a what if scenario,
They killed everyone.
but
Everyone. If I had
they
been behind the
needed
crates,
to
I'd be dead
somehow
too.
go around this, right? So
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else?
Shepard really doing a raise his eyebrow.
They never had a chance.
Suspicious.
I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Fucking slacker, man. See, that's how you survive, guys. Just slack off at your job, and whenever an ancient species does come to Earth to colonize it, you'll be fine, because you were sleeping in the bathroom.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky,
If
honestly.
you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Aw, boo-hoo. Okay.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Well, alright, bro. Good luck. So we're gonna be fighting in a second, but I do need a sort of short break, to just get some water, and go pee, so BRB y'all. I'm gonna come back in like 5 minutes or so. Hi, I'm back. Did you grab some water or snacks or something? I hope you did. Because I for sure needed some water. Do remember to hydrate, guys. That's super important. Anyway, so we're gonna be fighting some bad guys now. Some Ageth. Oh, whoa, why am I with a sniper? I definitely didn't set that up. Okay, period. Love that for us. We do have a little sniper now, which we can use. Where's that guy? Where was he? Where? There we go. Oh, no, I didn't get him? Aw. Man. Whoa, there's so many more. Wow, there's usually... I don't remember there being that many here. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of nuts. Right? Like... Yeah, okay, let's do some sabotaging. Okay. There's like quite many more of these. Which I don't think was the case. Is the case for parkour. So maybe like Insanity is just like more enemies? Because they don't really do like that much more damage. Maybe it's just like early levels. Keaton, your ass is kind of blocking everything. But you know, you do you, buddy. The fucking shield.
Take out those hostiles.
I know, Kaden. Your ass is blocking me. Okay. There's like... Okay, med kit. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Whoop. Alright. There should be this guy. Oh, who's not gonna come out? Alright. That was too early. And I don't have any more. Sucks to suck. Yeah, sometimes you really need to do this. Alright. Let's go. Yoo-hoo! Oh. There he is.
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony.
Damn, bro. Like, chill. Okay. Damn, his design is so cool. Like, it's such a unique design, but it's so obvious that he's the villain. Like, y'all. Okay. So they're gonna try and blow up everything, which means we need to stop them and make sure they don't blow up everything, so... Let's see if we can do that. Okay.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry!
No shit, Kaden. Who else would it be? Like, seriously. Who else would it be? I usually run to this one. Because I think it's just a little bit quicker. They're moving towards us, but we should be fine. Whoop. There we go. Oh yeah, there's definitely more Geth. Like, than there is usually. They can't aim for shit, so that's great. This really does not feel that difficult, right? Like, is it just because we're on Eden Prime? Like, I'm not sure if the first mission is by default, like, easy to do. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Like, I'm not 100% certain. But it definitely just...
Take out those hostiles.
It doesn't feel like I am having a lot of difficulty doing any of this, really. Like, perhaps if I get headshotted, maybe it would be a little more difficult. Okay, there's the last one, I think. Yeah, this should be the last one. So, this is pretty easy, pretty standard. Let's open this crate. Can we put on this armor? No. Okay, what's this do? Smash damage. Maybe we can give this to Ashley. Yeah, I think that's good. Keaton, can we give you anything? Nope. Oh well. Alright, let's go. Maybe we just have like a really good gun. Like, I'm not 100% certain, but maybe the gun does have something to do with it. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, my aim today is not looking good. Keaton, you're big ass, man. Can you not? Seriously. Yep. I hate it here. I hate it. Can we move? Alright, there we go. So there's actually a little cutscene here that most people kind of miss. Also, there's loads of loot, which people tend to miss. So let's see if we can grab it. This doesn't lead anywhere.
It used to be beautiful here.
Yeah, it really did, Ash. Let's see if we can go here. I'm kind of interested. Like, I don't usually explore this much, but I am aiming with this playthrough to try and complete as many missions as possible to make sure that I don't miss anything. So feel free to use this as a sort of guide. Wow, this is insane. Like, look at this. Wow. There's a little cutscene here, right near this crate, I believe, that you can trigger. Yep.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
So this is essentially where the Reaper landed.
Where the Geth ship landed.
The Geth ship. Sorry. The Geth ship. I apologize. Okay. So another set of armor that we cannot wear. Well, isn't that great? Oh, this has more shields. Maybe we should give it to Ashley. Can Caden wear it? No. Okay. Let's give it to her then. That's so boring, poor thing. Okay, and now we investigate the beacon. Wow, how suspicious. We're getting a cutscene, I wonder why.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Ashley. Oop.
Shepard!
Technically speaking, probably it's not for certain, but it is theorized that whoever sees this vision, if their mind isn't capable of making sense of it, you could literally like either go insane or just die. So if Ashley had actually seen this vision, She could have either died on the spot here immediately or gone literally mad. Isn't that crazy? That technically this one choice to save her changes so much.
We identified the ship that touched
Oof,
down on
baddie.
Eden Prime.
She's so hot.
Normandy,
Ugh.
a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
He's having a little bit of a crash out.
This human must be eliminated.
Like, okay, bro. Like, chill. Chill, dude. Like, the emotional maturity clearly isn't there. Oop. Wakey, wakey. Rise and shine.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was it out?
About 15 hours. Something
At least I
happened
got
down
a
there
good
with the
night's
beacon.
sleep.
It's my fault.
That's
I
probably the
misinterpreted
last
some kind
time
of
Shepard
security field
slept
when I
that
approached
much.
it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's
What
the
happened to
beacon
the
now?
beacon?
What happened to it?
That's
The
more
beacon
important right now.
exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine.
Why was I just so like
unusual brain
she got embarrassed? Like, okay.
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye.
We literally just said
Signs
things, by the way, Ash. Like,
associated with
you don't
intense dreaming.
like that is the bare minimum. More like a nightmare.
I'm not sure what
This is my favorite way that Shepard
Death,
describes this.
destruction. Nothing's really clear.
Because whatever that is crazy.
Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm pissed off about the geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
True. Honestly, that is valid. Like, we literally had no info. So,
You said you needed to see me in private.
what are we going to talk about?
I
Cap.
won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading.
Mm-hmm.
The Council's going to want answers.
I mean, we did literally everything by the book. I don't really see what our fault in this is.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Hopefully.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
So true.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Aye. Well, that's not great, but like, most Turians don't like humans, so I don't really think that's that concerning.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
Exactly.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon.
Ugh.
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see
Mm-hmm.
anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
Literally. And I mean, that's how they take it anyways. They literally do not care. Whatever you say to them, the council is the most useless government entity in the entirety of Mass Effect. Truly the most bipolar, useless people in this galaxy. And they get nothing done. Ugh.
He has the secrets from the beacon.
Yep.
An army of Geth at his command.
Yep.
He won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Yeah, well, good luck with that one.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
True. Big brain plays.
He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright. Aye aye, Captain. So I think we do go I think we should go maybe let's talk to the council. Let's get all that sorted. And perhaps let's maybe talk to the crew. And then we will get to the Citadel, maybe talk to the council, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream for today. It's been really fun, and I don't know, I have a couple of ideas for how we're gonna go into this. Maybe go a little Paragade, but maybe more solely into Renegade. We'll see.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to
Let's talk to Ashley. I am going to try and give her a chance. This playthrough is going to be Ashley's chance to prove to me that the essay didn't just very convincingly brainwash me.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Was he?
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
It's okay.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, okay? I mean, probably.
I've seen friends die before.
Actually, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think our background with her background right now really mixes well together.
If you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Plus, I want to be a girl's girl, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be a bitch to Ash, because at the end of the day, like, I usually, even in most of my playthroughs, I'm not mean to her, I just don't talk to her, and I want to go out of my way to speak with Ashley this time around, so let's just talk to the crew.
To see you're feeling better, Commander.
How are you? I love Dr. Chakwas, by the way. She's just such like a cool side character, and that is one thing that really drew me to the Mass Effect games. They are just created in a way that is so focused on the cast and on making all of the characters make sense and have these great stories, and it makes the crew and the ship feel so alive. And I think that that is one of the biggest strengths of Mass Effect, is the characters and how they interact with each other and how things change throughout the game. I just think it's amazing.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new...
Thank God she doesn't, because I love her. Like, I always look forward to getting Dr. Chakwa's conversations. She's always been, like, one of my favorite side characters on the Normandy, and I just love playing with her.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
Let's get some tea. Let's get some gossip.
He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
That actually kind of sums him up pretty well as a character. Like, just her description is really good.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
You're lucky, Commander. Your implants use the L3 configuration. Lieutenant Alenka has the older L2, far more complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That is wild to me. Like, the fact that in order for them to be biotics and to get the ability to use biotic powers, they need to use implants to be able to use them, right? But the fact that the older configurations of that software actually made people fucking die and, like, go insane. Like, ugh. Horrible.
Goodbye, Commander.
Let's talk to Caden. Let's talk to Mr. Migraine.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad.
It says this dialogue in the game is so not convincing to me, because why am I supposed to care about Jenkins? Like, I know that the characters in the universe care about him, but like, we met him an hour ago maybe, and we spent 10 minutes with him, tops. Maybe 10 is even more than we actually do. You talk to him once on the ship, and then you get off and he dies. Like, that is it. Like, as funny as it is, like, because it is a meme at the end of the day, it just feels so, like, whatever.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow.
I don't think so.
But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I mean, you were there too.
I couldn't have
you
done it
helped.
without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
He will be missed.
Something to save him.
I guess.
There, you did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another.
Yep.
The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I mean, with our background, I think, yeah, something similar makes sense.
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
We want to brief the council. I think it's okay to say, right? Like, I don't know if I don't usually speak to Caden here either. Oops.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
I think that's fine.
Makes sense.
To share.
They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Okay. Good talking, Caden. Alright. Let's go up. What was it? Stairs? Yes. Go up. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Presley.
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Oh my god, if they why do they keep repeating that? Like, it was hard enough on the crew. I got it, guys. Like, I got it. It's very sad. Where? Hey, Joker, let's go.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Guys, look at the cinematic. So pretty. Now it's probably not gonna be good, though. Oh no? I think now it's gonna be blocky after a little bit. I don't remember actually if it fixed itself or not. There was a part of it I think that was still blocky, but I honestly don't remember.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy?
I have always been mad that we never get to be on the Ascension. Like, actually on the Ascension. I think it would have been cool to get, like, a mission on it or a little segment on the Ascension even at the end of the game. Would have been so sick.
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Hey.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Hey, oh, yep. Here we go. Like, this is such a random part. I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna have a couple of these, but I promise they're only a couple. So, not gonna be there all the time, thankfully. But yeah, first time on the Citadel. Whoop-de-doo. How exciting. Wow.
This is an outrage. The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
So real.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was
Them throwing shade is crazy.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel security.
Udina just taking L's, bro. I love to see it.
At the hearing, not before.
You know, I hate the Council as much as the next guy, but if it makes Udina mad, I love them. I support anything that makes him mad.
Reports. I assume they're accurate?
Correct.
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Seren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, too fucking bad.
Seren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy
Hello?
for the Spectres. The mission
What
of
did
Eden
we
Prime was
do?
a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead.
That
and
is
the
what I
beacon was
hate. Like,
destroyed.
they frame it like...
Not hers.
Thank you.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns
They
up
frame it
evidence
as
to
if,
support our
like,
accusations.
Shepard failed.
Otherwise, the Council
When in
might
fact,
use
we
this
literally
as an
did
excuse to
everything
get
right.
out of the Spectres.
Nobody knew Saren
Come
was
with me,
there.
Captain.
Like,
I want to go over a few things before the
so
hearing. Shepard,
annoying.
you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure
Okay.
you have clearance.
Thank you.
And that's why I hate politicians.
So real, Ash. Okay. Well, I think maybe we can end the stream here. I am pretty hungry and I do want to maybe go have dinner and just relax. But we're at a pretty good starting point. I mean, we got basically over the tutorial. And we're gonna be going to the council to basically get yelled at and get shit on as they do with us for literally every single one of the games. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the stream for as long as you were here. Honestly, I had a really, really fun time, and I am hoping that we get to continue this tomorrow for a little bit, maybe even on some days throughout the week. I will have a schedule posted pretty soon. I just have to decide on it based on some other things that I have to do, you know, because I do have a job and everything, so I will need to kind of decide how exactly I want to do this. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you tomorrow sometime around lunchtime. I think it's probably going to be when this is going to happen. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Bye bye, and have a wonderful evening ahead.